Okay, this is American Contractor. Today's January the 6th, 2020. 01/06/2020. Last video I told you about questioned, are U.S. forces leaving Iraq? I had a question mark. And people are thinking that I'm thinking that they're leaving Iraq. And I keep telling you, we're not leaving Iraq. Oil prices are going up. And more conflict is coming to the Middle East. So here we have a second article from the Jerusalem Post. U.S. denies report it will withdraw all forces from Iraq. Several helicopters could be heard flying over Baghdad on Sunday night after the letter was sent. Now, if you don't know the letter I was talking about, just go back to my last video and it'll be in the second half of the video. This article says the United States has no plans to pull American troops out of Iraq, Defense Secretary Mark Esper said on Monday, following reports by Reuters and other media of a U.S. military letter informing Iraq officials about the repositioning of troops and preparation to leave the country. The developments come in the aftermath of an American drone strike ordered by U.S. President Donald Trump that killed Iranian military commander Qasem Soleimani, widely seen as Iran's second most powerful figure behind Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. There's been no decision whatsoever to leave Iraq, Esper told Pentagon reporters when asked about the letter, adding that there were no plans issued to prepare to leave. I don't know what that letter is. We're trying to find out where that's coming from, what that is. There's been no decision made to leave Iraq, period. The United States has about 5,000 U.S. troops in Iraq. The letter was poorly worded, drafted document meant only to underscore increased movement of U.S. forces, the top U.S. military officer told reporters. Poorly worded implies withdrawal. That's not what's happening, U.S. Army General Mark Milley, chairman of the Military Joint Chiefs of Staff, said, stressing there was no withdrawal being planned. The authenticity of the letter which was addressed to the Iraqi Defense Ministry's Combined Joint Operations Baghdad and signed by a U.S. general, had been confirmed to Reuters by an Iraqi military source. Esper added the United States will still committed to countering Islamic State in Iraq alongside American allies and partners. Several helicopters could be heard flying over Baghdad on Monday night. It was not immediately clear if this was a related development. The letter said coalition forces would be using helicopters to evacuate. In Tehran, Khomeini wept in grief with hundreds of thousands of mourners thronging the streets of Iranian capital on Monday. At Soleimani's funeral, he was killed by a U.S. drone at Baghdad airport on Friday. Quote, Sir, in deference to the sovereignty of the Republic of Iraq, and as requested by the Iraqi parliament and the Prime Minister, CJTF OIR will be repositioning forces over the course of the coming days and weeks to prepare for onward movement, the letter stated. It was signed by U.S. Marine Corps Brigadier General William Seeley III, commanding general of the U.S.-led military coalition against Islamic State. The CJTF OIR stands for Combined Joint Task Force Operation Inherent Resolve. Quote, we respect your sovereign decision to order our departure, the letter said. Iran's demands for U.S. forces to withdraw from the region gained traction on Sunday when Iraq's parliament passed a resolution calling for all foreign troops to leave the country. Iraqi caretaker Prime Minister Abdul Mahdi told the U.S. ambassador to Baghdad on Monday that both nations needed to implement this resolution, the premier's office said in a statement. It did not give a timeline. The letter stated, quote, during this time, there will be an increase in helicopter travel in and around the international zone of Baghdad. The international zone is the formal name of Baghdad's heavily fortified green zone, home to government buildings and foreign missions. My view is that the United States military will never leave Iraq for at least several more years. And I think CNN's reporting that the letter was a mistake. I don't know how the military sends a letter, it's a mistake. But that's what they're saying. So take that with a grain of salt. So there's still going to be activity in Iraq. Still looking for, the attack, whatever it's going to happen, attacks against our U.S. forces. So they're still on guard. I'm pretty sure all their security's been raised. They're going to be moving equipment in and protecting themselves. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, comment below, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you.